Hello, Scrap and Ames fans. How are we all? I am back with you with a Project Life spread today. This one is for my stepdaughter Beth, her album. Just documenting the recent school holidays, which she spent the first week here with us. So just working on some title cards, and you know me, there's a few in here that are going to be I create myself. I do fuss around, as you can see, with some cards from one of the Project Life core kits. I think it's prismatic, maybe. There wasn't a great deal of colour to work with as such in the photos, so I guess it gave me a bit of an opportunity to just do whatever I wanted. So yeah, that's what I did. So just that piece there that you saw is actually a bit of pattern paper that came, it is the Kaisercraft Daydreamer collection. It came in my July Kitaholic kit. And yeah, so I definitely wanted to use that because it suits Beth to a T. It's, you know, bright and it's colourful and yeah, it's just the words and things on it. So here I'm just playing around now with the title card, back to that as to what I was going to, what thickers I wanted to use on this. I had to play around and juggle a bit because, as per usual, the thickers, you know, are nearly out. Some of my sets, so I am just trying to figure out what I am going to use. Alright, so I think I go with the gold that you saw there. I did think about the pink ones. I love those really, I can't even think what they are. The pink ones that you just see there, but unfortunately they blended too much into the background, like the background dark colour there of the Project Life card. So I decided to go with these gold thickers. Now I was missing a Y, so as you can see I had to be a bit creative and use a different set of thickers that had plenty of Ys in them, and yeah, that's what I've come up with. So, you know, it's never a disaster. You can always play around. Sometimes I chop my thickers to make them fit to be a letter if you can do that. Otherwise, yeah, whatever works. There's no right or wrong, I guess, when you come to scrapbooking. You can do it however you want to do it, and that's what I did. So this little blue tub just has some of my goodies in it, like leftover goodies. So I did go through that to see if I could find anything I wanted to add. That little wood button is a Chamel collection one that I got again in the last month, so July's kit. And these little pieces that you see on the side are part of the ephemera pack, as well as the printables that we got in the main kit for July from Kitaholic kits. It is the mix of the Daydreamer Kaisercraft collection, as well as I said, the printables we get as well. So just adding some little enamel dots to this card just to finish it off a bit. And you can't see it from here. Well, I can't see it according to my editing screen very well. But I have used some coloured, subtle sort of coloured stickers, number stickers, to put 2017 under the July. Yeah, I've got to use them up. They're starting to go a bit funny on them, the glitter in that, so they need to be used. Just using my new white Uniball pen to go around the outside. Now, I did stuff this a little bit, as in it rubbed a little bit off when I was writing on it, so my hand sort of scrubbed a little bit. But, you know, I was sort of like, well, this is how it is. And sometimes you have to be like that too. It's, you know, we're the ones looking at it, and like my stepdaughter can go to her book, and, you know, it's all part of the process. So, as I said, I'm sort of trying to relax on the whole. There's no right and wrong. As long as we're documenting the story, that's sort of the main point of doing this. Well, for me it is anyway, is making sure that the kids in particular have plenty of memories to look back on when they're older, and they can share it with their kids and, yeah, whatnot. Anyway, moving on. So I am using this pink Project Life card as well. I don't actually think this comes from a sort of main core kit. Just trying to remember. Anyway, so just trying to work out how to embellish this card itself. It needed something, and I ended up figuring out some subtle things to add to it. So this little green bannery type thing that come in the Daydreamer collection ephemera pack. And then I add some green clear Heidi Swap stickers you'll see shortly as well, and a journal on the card. So here is my stepdaughter. We have started this. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle, which is what I journal on here. And she decided that I think on the Monday that we were going to sit down she was going to sit down with the idea that I would help her, which I did, and we would try and get through it. It's still not finished, but it is a lot further than it was, I think, 12 months ago. The same holidays, I think, come up on Facebook like 12 months ago or whatever. We had also started it then as well and didn't get very far. So I think we did get further this time round. Yeah, so I'm just adding those green stickers that I said, the Heidi Swap ones. The one that's on the banner, it says happiness is free, and the other two say love and wonderful that are coming on. I'm jumped ahead, sorry. Alright, so just journaling now. As I said, it just says at the start of the holidays you decided to start this puzzle again. And I just add some little enamel pieces to it. They're not dots, I guess. One's a love heart and one's like a picture of a house. So yeah. Now I had no plan. This spread actually took me a while to do. And I don't know if I put it down and came back to it. Look, I'm trying to remember to show you the cards as I do them so you can see close-ups of the individual ones. I do try to remember. It did take me a while to do. I didn't have a plan as such. I think I had the idea I wanted to try and use up some of my kit, my remaining July kit, as my August one had just arrived. But that's about it. So it did take me a while to figure out what I was going to put where and what colour scheme I was going with. And yeah, usually I have a bit of an idea because there's some key colours. As I said before, I usually scrap according to colour, and sometimes then obviously event. But the photos themselves don't have a great deal of colour in them. Like even the clothes that we're wearing are pretty, greys and things like that. So I wanted some things that would brighten up the page a little bit and sort of make it stand out, as well as, that goes really well. So I did the best I could, and I think I did all right actually, being that I used some of this Daydreamer collection that we got and just matched things according to that as well as best as possible. The title card was the trickiest. I wanted something bold that would stand out but that matched, and yeah, so as you can see I did have a fair few cards I went through in my kits as to which one I was going to use. Now this one here, there you go, sorry I did a little bit off screen there, I didn't realise. So I have just used a half of a small gold doily with a bit of vellum over the top, and then I'm just using this little journal piece that I'm writing on now as well to go over the top of that vellum. So it just says you also wanted to explore your creativity, so set up in the craft space. So she got right into the art journaling in the holidays. She likes the messy art, so you'll see on some of the photos she's taken over one of my little table thing that I usually stack things on as I'm working or whatever, so that became her little desk against the shelf there. And if you look if you can see closely, which I don't know if you will, she had a number of my Heidi Swap colour shines. I had to say to her, woo up, because they're not cheap and I don't want them all used. But she did a fantastic job on some of these art journal pages. She got a good knack for it. Alright, so that card didn't need a lot of embellishing because it was busy with the words and things on it, so I didn't want to add too much to it. So I thought it was perfect as a bit of a sort of journaling card. As you can see here, this photo, this is what I was talking about. She's sitting at my little white table, and she brought her desk chair out alongside me, and I've got my daughter sitting there pulling the lovely face of sticking her tongue out. And I don't know if this was one afternoon, I think after I'd finished work, everyone had gone home, and we decided to do some crafting, so that's what we did. Now, this one I'm just using these little circle tag things to just write the date as well as the words Girls Will Craft. I'm just popping that on with some double-sided tape. Nothing too much on this one. The photos I don't think need a great deal of embellishing. Now I'm just looking at these phrase stickers that came in our in my August Kidaholic kit, so I do pull a little bit of that in. Let me just have a look. Let's see. Girls Just Want To, and I just left that, and then I've got Girls Will Craft down the bottom, so that's, yeah, my thing. And then I added some more of those little, what do you call it, I guess, object enamel stickers. Yeah, I knew it needed something, but I couldn't figure out what, so here those stickers are. Up the top I put a little love heart, down the bottom I put a little balloon. I think I'd ran out of hearts on that one, so yeah. There you go, quick close-up. Probably should slow that down a little bit. I'm working on it, I'm getting there. So it is Sunday here in Australia, late Sunday afternoon. So how's everyone's crafting been going over the weekend? We'll be the weekend somewhere in part of the parts of the world, Saturday, Friday, Sunday, whatever day we are. Did we get much crafting done? I got a little bit done. This spread was done a few days ago. This isn't new. I've done a couple others. I have a 12 by 12 coming up for you, as well as an art journal page that I'd started last night, but I had to let dry. So I've let it dry overnight and all day today now. So hoping to get back in tonight and just testing out a few techniques and whatever else. Yeah, I've got a few ideas I want to kick around. And I have another 12 by 12 spread sitting on my desk that's potentially going to incorporate some watercolouring and whatnot as well. So fun times ahead. Yeah, bub. Alright, sorry about that. You probably heard my little one. She needed to go to the bathroom. Good timing. Alright, which card am I working on? Oh, here we go. Yep. So this is Beth hard at work in the little craft area. She's trying out some art journaling. So that's what I put on there. The little aqua blue, whatever, green colour tag says totally you. And then I'm cutting out these little black words that came in the printables last month that says today is great. So if you're an Aussie, and I think overseas, and are looking for a really good value kit club, I mean, I'm a bit biased, but I find that Kitaholic Kits is quite good. They have several different kits, and I get the main one. You've got mixed media, main, embellishment, and I think pocket page. I think it's the 4 of them. All I think very well worth the money. You get quite a good value and mix of things, and Steph does a fantastic job in coordinating everything. So for scrappers like me who always colour coordinate best, it works quite well. So I was just working on, I must have missed 2. My phone cut out, I apologise. So I was working on the top 2 cards. One's a photo of Beth, and I've put a pink doily just to block out the bit of that grey that was there. And the other one next to it, you'll see, as you can see both of them there, right there, is just a Project Life card that came in, I don't think it was a Becky Higgins kit. And I've just put a few ephemera pieces on that just to brighten it up a bit, because I didn't really have any journaling I wanted to add in that big white space. Excuse me. And then the card you saw me just do, there was just a photo of Beth with her sister and her cousin, and they were playing some kind of game using phones and whatnot. I think they were playing Going to Kmart or something. It was quite an interesting game. But anyway, so I've just embellished that a little bit, and now I'm just working on this, I guess you could filler card, and just pulling in a few different ephemera pieces from different previous kits, mainly July one, sorry, but that little green tag there that says it's a good day to have a good day is from a few months ago. And it's from a Kaisercraft collection as well, and I just can't think of the name of it. Anyway. Alright, so this piece had that black bit in the middle. I took it out. I was contemplating using it to journal on with the white pen, but changed my mind. I thought it was too much black. So broke it up with that little, I guess what you call film reel piece. Plus I thought the film reel piece matched really well with the photo next to it, which is what I'm journaling about, which we sat and had hot chips for lunch and watched Beauty and the Beast. So I thought it was perfect. So I've just written a lunch of hot chips and lollies while watching Beauty and the Beast. Perfect Friday, really. That's what we girls did. It was very exciting. Nice to just say just to hang out. I do play around. Oh my goodness. Yep. Slippery fingers. There you go. They don't always work the best. Now, I think I actually, I kind of stuffed this up and put the card back to front, which I think you'll see in the close-ups. And then the cards some of the journal cards decide to fall out, and it became a bit of a disaster piece. But anyway, so here are some close-ups. I do hope you have enjoyed this Project Life process video. Please leave me a thumbs up if you do like it, and if you have any questions or comments, feedback, whatever, leave them in the comments below, and I'm always love reading some lovely comments. But stay tuned for another process video during the week. Thanks for watching. Bye.